Hi guys, so today we will have a look at this device. So it is, I believe, a flight controller box. It is written amplifier box in French because it is made in France. Model number B97BM, made in 1987 by SFENA. I have to look what SFENA means. So you have Thales Avionics stickers everywhere because it was last serviced by Thales Avionics in Châtellerault, France. And here is the aircraft model it is for. It is for a Mirage 4P aircraft. So it is for a jet fighter aircraft. It weighs 6 kilos. So on the front plate you have here a big heatsink part, big handle, the retainer part for the rack, and all the plugs to connect it to wire harnesses. You have air input here, only one, so air pressure input, and you have, so it opens with two access panels. So you have one at the back with these index pins and one at the bottom. So I will pop open these covers and show you all the stuff inside, and we'll have a detailed look at the circuit boards because they are quite nice in this thing. So before we look at the inside of the box, a quick look at the paperwork here because I have it. It is the following paperwork for the device. It was created in 1988 and it has all the events of the box. So it was first removed from an aircraft in 88. You have even the number of the aircraft here. It was in a bad condition. They could not test it, so they sent it to the higher level of service. It was tested by the manufacturer SFENA. It was in a good status. It was checked another time 1 year later. They checked visually the box. Then it was installed, removed, installed, removed. Blah, blah, blah. Then in 96 there was an event. It was sent out to the second level of service because the failure was altitude light high fleet when pushing the circuit breaker, plus cannot push another circuit breaker, the automatic pilot circuit breaker. No test means, so send it to the level 2. The level 2 did repair it. They said lots of are out of specs parts, so they removed the resistors, diodes and capacitors. Here is the parts they did removed and replaced. So this did occur in 2003, so 4 years after the removal from the aircraft. It was made by Thales Avionics, so they did repair the box, and as you can see, it was the last event. It was never reinstalled into an aircraft. So the box is should be in a working condition, but it is already 10 years old, so probably that it is not airworthy anymore for now. Here I have inside of the box. On this large side you can see all plug-in circuit boards. which will have a detailed look after. Then here you have a transformer block module, and on this side, so it is very nice. Here we will have a macro look at it because it is a wire wrapping technology. You have here a wire harness. You can see it is an handmade wire harness with more wire wrapping here. Here you have an air pressure transducer with this tube, wire air tube going in, and this is a vertical accelerometer. I'm not sure if I will be able to remove this module because this is quite complicated to remove. In fact, maybe it is doable. I have 2 screws here, I see. So I will check if I can remove it easily or not. So here you have a power converter with a special transformer. You do not see it every day. So let's zoom onto the wire wrapping. So here you have, so you see all these connector plugs are connected with wire wrapping. It is not soldered. Maybe you have a better look here. So it is a quite old technique to make connections. It is quite efficient because the wires are very well held in place without using solder. So maybe this was more eco-friendly than solder and than putting crappy unleaded solder as they do now in electronics. I think it was much more reliable and efficient. But you do not see this anymore by now. In the time all wall backplanes for computers were made like this. So here you can see the body of the accelerometer. It is a round body. More wire wrapping here. Maybe some. So you can see the harness is held in by wax cord, but it is completely handmade. Okay, so now we'll have a detailed look at the circuit boards. Guys, so here is the first one of the circuit boards. There are approximately 10 circuit boards. So as you can see, each one has either here on the plug-in connector here. So what do we have on here? You have these things. So this one is partly unpopulated, by the way. You have these things. These are high quality capacitors. It is written reliable on them. K55 type. This one is also very nice. These are these small cans here are relays made by Teledyne USA. These are op amps in a metal can, LM108AH model. Here you have some very nice golden can transistors. Model number, there are numbers all around, so I can read this. Here is from LM139G in a ceramic package. Some standard Texas Instruments chips here. More high quality capacitors. You can see the heavily gold coated connector here. Other side is pretty much straightforward. So this was the first one. Second one. Oh, so here we have a Trezio, guys. So So you can see more ceramic ICs. Focus, please. Don't know what's there. More one tiny golden transistor. QN4138. That code 1982. More ceramic more metal can op amp. You can see the round footprint. And so the treasure, guys. This is this Bourbon hybrid DAC. So it seems some of it has some digital stage. Some information is converted to digital by some means. So this part must cost a real fortune. You can see the footprint here, a lot of pins on it. So even the TIP122 here has golden legs. Next one. So after the other cars, boards are almost all the same. So here you have some of the resistors which has been replaced. You can see it by the solders. Dots which are slightly different. So you have more of this very high quality capacitors. More round integrated circuits. I do not know what they are. Model 202. So now very Malaysia. There is nothing else written on them. This one are really weird. So all the components on this are real first grade. Next one, here we have some pretty nice, so it is almost always the same stuff. Here we have some very nice AD7521UD from Analog Device. So it must be, don't know what they are, but you can see the golden legs, golden cap on them. So really nice parts here. The ones are, you can see the clip models if you want to check for the data sheets to see what they are. So these two ones are very nice. I have somewhere a very nice circuit board with golden hybrids on it. If I find it, I will show you sometime soon. So more of the same stuff. All the other boards are pretty much the same, by the way. This one is the same one that I did show you. Some model. Here you have some blue, some more round op amps probably. You have some very nice blue body capacitors. The two last boards, they are the same kind, so almost. So I'll show you only one. Always the same stuff. So they are really nice. Look at this. Really, you can put it in a frame. It is totally worth it. Well populated board. Nice coating on it. Nice parts. Great condition. No dust or whatever. It is totally frame subject. I'll leave you with it 1 second. I check something. So I think I will be able to remove the converter block. So I will do it now. The I mean the pressure transcoder block on the accelerometer. So here is a better look at the pressure transducer on the accelerometer module. It was pretty easy to remove. Here is the air input. The pressure input, it was done with a special fitting, air fitting. It will be unscrewed. So sadly I will not be able to take it apart further, but I have photos on my Flickr of inside of one of these things. Almost the same one from another autopilot, so you will be able to see. I will try to find it and put the link in the description. Now this is a very nice round accelerometer. You can see the plugs here. But so it is a vertical accelerometer. Don't know how it works though. So they are very nice, very expensive parts probably. Nice module of pure precision technology. So I'll show you next one more thing I can show you. It is in fact, I will try to dig it inside here. It is the, oops, excuse me, the bottom of the card thing. Yes, no, not sure, yes, it should be okay. So, look at this. You have all the wiring, here is the female connectors for the plugs. And it is quite interesting. You have, I try to bring a little more light for you. There is some these grounding things, common grounding points with all wires going on. And it is a strip of PCB with one single track on it. And it seems it is used for grounding or maybe common power distribution points, not sure. So it is a quite nice design because when you have to handle a lot of wires, it is always messy when you have common ground connections or common connections to make. You end up with a big wire spiders thing, and it is not really nice and really clean. So I think it is a good method to do a proper clean wiring. And at the bottom here, all behind, you have a circuit board of for the power transistors in the front plate. So I will not take it apart further because it seems quite complicated and the screws are really hard to remove. But you have a circuit board with, you can guess on the top here near the two screws, the legs of the power transistors, the shape of the so there is one power transistor here with the two legs here. Well, you can see all the wiring at the back. So handmade wiring, really nice. Okay, so it's all for this device. I have more awesome avionics I will show you soon. Thanks for watching, bye bye.